Brian.
Yay!
Hi guys, it's Elizabeth.
And Brian.
And you're watching my grown-up life. Unfortunately, we were stressing ourselves out because our vehicle wouldn't start. It was our starter. So I envy people that have their vehicles to where they can just unscrew this, and take a part out and then put the part back in and fine. Right? Unfortunately, our vehicle was not like that. We were stopped by the heat shield on the exhaust.
Well, that and the torsion bar and all that.
Okay, well, the torsion bar as well. But the whole point of the matter is that we finally got it fixed. We got it fixed for, I think, under the price that we were quoted at because we went and bought the part elsewhere and took it to them. And they went ahead and put it in for us. All of that stuff is totally taken care of, so now I can refocus my efforts back on the channel. I told you guys, and I've been keeping up on Twitter, so I haven't left you guys totally. So if you don't believe me, go and see our Twitter page, and you will see that I was tweeting and everything like that, and trying to keep you guys entertained with a few of the Twitchers that I watched. One of them is Rageaholic Gaming. I will leave you a link to his new YouTube channel, not Twitch channel. There's a whole thing there. Rage is in the process of moving, so his channel has not fully come up and running. However, you can go over there and at least subscribe, so that way when he does finally go live on YouTube, you can go ahead and start viewing things, and it'll be great, I promise. The second person I want to really quick shout out to is Prada559, who is just the sweetest, most kindest person that I met on Twitch when I went to my little Twitch venture when I was trying to figure myself out. He was really helpful. Just a really sweet, awesome guy. I do hang out there quite often. When I do hang out there, I will post on my Twitter feed that he's gone live, and that's where me and Brian are hanging out at. The third person is somebody who Prada559 went ahead and introduced me to this evening, and I believe that her Twitch channel is Amy Fu. I believe that's what it is. I hope I didn't butcher it too badly. She's very sweet, and I love her attitude about things in general. So anyhow, go ahead and show those people some love. As a disclaimer, the streamers I mentioned might or might not have mature content, and so if you are under the age of 18, you were warned, and that's all there is to it. Yep. So I can't be blamed for anything either, and if you clicked on it, it's your own damn fault. I have decided that I'm going to do a video that I've really wanted to do for a very long time. The top 3 things that make me so mad about drivers. Thing number 1, use your flipping blinker. And when you use your flipping blinker, do not just turn it on and go. Okay, I don't have time to react to your blinker. Well, crap, this person's trying to get over, but I'm not going to have enough time to react. I can see you just fine. I can see you moving into my car, but I'm not going to have as good a reaction time as if you put the blinker on, wait to the count of 3, and then start to go. Because I can't read your flipping mind. I don't know what it is that you're trying to do, and if you don't turn on your blinker at all, you are a douchebag. I don't care, male or female, douchebag. Yes, I'm paying attention to everything, but it does help if you give me something to look at and go, hey, look, your blinker's on. Obviously, this person wants to get over. I'm going to slow down to let this person in. Not everybody does that, okay, but I try really hard not to be a jerk when I drive. But if you don't turn on your blinker, then F's to you, and sorry. Thing number 2, I understand that when you are in a new place, like snowbirds coming down to the desert, that you might not know your way around the area. But please go onto Google or MapQuest or any other map service and study that. Study that like it's your job. Go onto Street View and look and see some of the landmarks to match up with the street names, so that way you can go, oh, there's that big Winnie the Pooh looking thing. I turn there. Like, the worst thing is when you get behind somebody who's going 25 miles per hour in a 40 mile per hour zone because they don't know where they're going.
Study the maps ahead of time.
Because if you're not in the right lane and all of a sudden you have to just race over 2 lanes of traffic, you're not going to give anybody time to let you through, and accidents happen. And then guess who's in trouble? I'm going to throw another halfsy in here. This kind of falls in line with the same people, but it deserves its own little category. So we're going to go with 2.5. Please do not stop to take a right-hand turn when you've got buttloads of traffic behind you. Especially if you're like there's the intersection light, and then there's the turn-in like right there, and you feel the need to stop, and lights already turned yellow. You're leaving a buttload of people unnecessarily out in the middle of the intersection. Stop doing it, okay? People that are taking left turns suck anyway. Left turns suck, unless there's a freaking arrow. And even then, you're not entirely safe.
Don't slow down while you're taking a left turn in the middle of the intersection. Don't do that. I've seen that happen too many times where they get the green arrow to turn left, and they start moving, and then they go really, really slow when they get to the middle. I mean, don't do that. Just go at a steady speed. Not this, half a mile or 1 mile an hour. No, stop that crap.
Number 3. Technically, if we were going the opposite, this would be the number 1 thing that irritates me to no end. Stop doing it. People that are on your cell phones, okay, without a hands-free device, stop. We can all see that you're talking on a cell phone. We don't even have to see you to know that you're talking on a cell phone while driving. You know how we all know? Is because you're going like this. And
or driving extremely slow.
Or exactly, you're driving extremely slow. Hey, how about that 5 miles an hour and a freaking 45, right? And 8 times out of 10, 8 times so far that I've counted in the last, I've counted because I was planning on making this video, 8 times out of the 10 times that I've actually paid attention enough to actually look at a stoplight or had Brian look, it's somebody on a cell phone. And if you're one of those people that uses a cell phone and wonders why everybody behind you is honking at you or speeding around you, it's not because they're speeding, it's because you've slowed down to such a pace that you're pissing everybody off behind you. The second half of this, stop, for the love of everything that you personally believe in, or I believe in, or anybody believes in, stop texting and driving. I don't know what part of your brain thinks this is totally okay. I'm not even going to throw statistics or any kind of other crap in there because there's tons of videos out there, and if you're curious, go look for them. We know that you're texting. We know that you're texting just like we know you're on your cell phone. You're swerving in and out of traffic. You have dropped down past the speed that is acceptable even to people that are just talking on their cell phones. Case in point, we were going down a road, I think it was when we were right after or before we were actually taking the part to the garage to get somebody to work on it, and here we are going, it's a 45 mile an hour road, and we're down to 25 miles an hour, at some point 20 miles an hour. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And the person's going like this and like this. And so I finally get clear on the left. I get into the left lane, go to pass this person. I'm like, Brian, what's going on? And this is what she's doing. She's not even looking. She's barely glancing up. And she's on her cell phone texting. I wish I had video for you. Because this person, dumb. Okay, all it takes is that split second for you not to realize the person in front of you stopped, and bam, good job. Okay, so there is stop. You aren't fooling anybody. You can't do that. That is just as bad. That is so. Texting has become one of the most dangerous things and causes the most dangerous accidents above alcohol, above DUIs. It's above DUIs. Stop. Just stop. That text message is not worth it. Okay? Well, I'm using Google Maps. See problem 1. Figure out your maps and stuff before you go. Like, seriously, figure out your maps and stuff
before. Pull into a parking lot or something. Just pull off the road somewhere and do whatever it is you have to do before getting back out on the road. Really got to ask yourself, you'll sit there and text and drive, but I bet if somebody asked some of these people, would you read a book while driving? They'd probably say no. It's the same freaking thing.
I'm going to tell everybody here the same thing that I tell my daughter, who is fast approaching that time where she is going to be able to get behind the wheel of a vehicle. When you put your butt in that seat, the second you get behind that wheel, technically speaking, you are driving a motorized weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You can kill somebody with the thing that you are currently operating. My phone is in my purse when I drive. It is nowhere out unless I get a phone call. Then guess who answers it?
I do, because I'm a co-pilot.
That phone does not exist to me until I'm actually stopped somewhere. Those are the things that irritate me the most about some drivers. And if you care to, go ahead and put your opinions on what makes the worst drivers in the world in the comment section down below, because everybody's got a story. Everybody's got a story about some stupid driver doing stupid things and stupid. If you liked this video, go ahead and love tap the like button, because that poor button gets just beat the crap out of all the time. So love tap the like button. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't like us and you're just a troll, go ahead and subscribe anyway, so that way you know when the new videos come out so that you can troll those too. So anyhow, subscribing is a good thing anyway, because we will be back onto our schedule of putting out one video per week at least, at the minimum. We might surprise you with more than that. But, you know, subscribing obviously helps you keep up on that. Follow us on Twitter. The link will be in the description down below, as well as all sorts of other links to other places that you might enjoy and I might actually keep up with. But Twitter is the main one, so go ahead and do that. We do have people that we hang out on Twitch regularly with, and when we are over there, we will go ahead and post on Twitter where and when we are doing that, so that you can come along and watch with us. Go ahead and check out the other links to the other people that I told you about, because they're just great people. Please, please, please go support them. So until the next video, laters.
Bye.
Drive safe.